We're excited. You're going to learn how the wealthy are actually leveraging other people's money to be able to enhance their wealth.
I would just ask the client in my first meeting and say, what are you doing to create tax-free income? And no one ever had an answer.
Here today, we got Mr. Daniel Wachs.
And if you're in the high net worth space, Roth's never an answer because they make too much money.
Tell us a little bit more of what does that even really mean?
It's a way of funding something but using other people's money. And people understand that, right? They borrow money to grow their businesses. What they're doing is creating massive tax-free income using other people's money. But like you said earlier, not everyone qualifies. This isn't a strategy for everyone. It's a strategy for less than 2% of the population.
So when you say $1 million, right, in tax-free income, is that $1 million one time?
Annually.
$1 million annually for how long?
Until age 100.
So they would get $1 million annually until age 100.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
So if you wanted to do that, this is what you got to do. That's why you want it to be part of their overall plan. I think most business owners, their best investment is always in their business, myself included. If I invest in my business, I get my best return. What we're trying to do is say, yes, keep doing that, but instead of you funding what I'm going to show you, I'll get a bank to fund it for you.
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Are the banks paying for this? Are they not paying for this? Or is the client paying for this? How does that work out?
Whatever your contribution amount is, I'm going to have a lender put in 5 times as much money. So if your budget is $100,000, I'm going to have the bank put in $500,000. If your budget is $200,000, I'll have them put in $1 million. That's how the strategy in the simplest form works, which is better than what they've been able to do through traditional planning.
What do you think is the biggest reason that most people will say, yes, let's do it, let's move forward with this?
I think there's 4 reasons. First one is that I do a lot of philanthropic planning, estate planning. If I can create a death benefit that starts at 10 million, grows to 35 million, it costs you $1 million, that's a great way to leverage what you're trying to do, whether that's for a charity or whatever. Creating tax-free income. That's the one thing I found is that most of the rules and the good things like Roth strategies, all these things that are tax-free, if you make any type of money, you can't do them. I mean, they don't let you do it or there's restrictions on it. So this is a way to have almost like a Roth concept, but no contribution limit. So 5 million net worth, business owners, professionals, athletes, real estate people. I work with a lot of doctors, lawyers. Those are the type of people that we're working with on a regular basis. If you're only doing this once in a while, you're not going to get as best rates as I do. I mean, if I have almost $1 billion, I'm going to probably get better rates than you. I mean, that might be 1 week's income, or whatever. Whatever. See, this is kind of interesting. What would that look like on me? Now you're moving, and let them make a decision, because they'll make a decision if it makes sense for them, but what's the highest and best use of capital?